at point guard. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. A cross-conference rivalry between these two teams, Grant. A sign of some high-level basketball in their past.
Well, you think about finals history. I mean, that's when the East meets the West in the playoffs. So sure to expect some fireworks here tonight. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Curry against Holiday. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Victory eluded them last time in San Francisco when they faced the Warriors.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
Now here's Curry. That one falls.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Porzingis against Curry. Over Porzingis. That one rolls around and rims out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Outside Holiday. And Tatum, here we go. Kick out to Brown. Here's White. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Now here's Thompson. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Curry looking it over. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wiggins against Brown.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
There's the drive. Oh, nice D from Curry.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Wiggins against Holiday. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is up.
2 minutes running.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Golden State foul. Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Brown. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And here's Paul. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Šarić. And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. Here's Potemski. And we've moved towards the back end of the season, Richard. How much is this part of the year a game of attrition?
Nobody is healthy right now. That's just a part of it. That's why depth matters so much. Plus, your mental toughness is tested to a max right now.
That one misses. And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring. But they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Good on the second one. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad. I just love the ball movement.
Now Paul, looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Šarić. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Tillman passes to Hauser. Brown with it. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. 4 on the clock. Looney grabs a miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Payton's shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Celtics with the lead. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Here's Paul. And he hits it to tie the game.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Here's Pritchard. From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Boston. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
The Warriors now.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
On the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points." Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Now here's Porzingis. in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And checking out some numbers for Stephen Curry.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
White against Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Kuminga finds Curry. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 5.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
Now here's Curry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Over Porzingis. And it's Green missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Tatum looking it over. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
With his upper body strength, Tatum can power through contact.
Curry against Holiday. Shot is good by Curry.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Holiday. 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. Tatum passes to Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Pass to Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Horford with some nice D.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Horford. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Left side Holiday from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. 1:33 left in the first half. To the middle. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. The shot that time not on target. Green with the defensive effort. Curry against Holiday. Pass to Wiggins. 1:03 left in the first half. Green gets up and powers it down.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Tatum passes to Holiday. And here's Horford. Inside. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by White. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Thompson outside. Wiggins from long range. Horford pulls it in. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Tatum can't hit.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al, as you anchor that front court. What were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah, so big. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. You'll see a couple individual standouts. What will really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
Well, it's as simple as their offense isn't working. The complicated part is figuring out exactly what's wrong. Play calling, the execution. I think they need to dedicate themselves to running the offense more efficiently.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
White and Brown to the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Wiggins. Porzingis grabs the board.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Kuminga against White. Outside Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
White can't hit. The Warriors trailing. To the paint. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Now here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Now White. Back to Porzingis. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Stephen Curry.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
Some changes for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Tatum. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside Curry. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Thompson against Brown. Here's Pritchard. No good on the triple.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Wiggins. No made baskets yet. Curry passes to Kuminga. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Pass to Hauser. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Chris Paul.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Lets it fly from 18. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Looney inside. He's against Tillman. Second chance effort. Looney shrugging off the contact.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Brown passes to Hauser. Horford against Saric. Pass to Hauser. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Paul will bring it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Assisted.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Pritchard following the score by Golden State. Hauser passes to Brown. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot off that time. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pajimski. Here's Saric. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Horford. To the inside. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And right after
The Warriors, 25.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Gary Payton II is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Pajimski in at the shooting guard position. Paul against Holiday. A little mid-range shot is up. Paul can't get it to go.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Saric. Back to Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. White on the wing. Tatum from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Here's Paul. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Richard looking at Chris Paul's career up until this point. He's someone that makes every team he's on better.
Yeah, it's because he's just such a great leader. Someone that commands excellence, not just from himself, but his teammates and his entire organization. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for three. Kept alive by Boston. Porzingis misses. The Warriors trailing. Green, the pass to Paul. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Thursday, they're off to New York to face off with the Knicks. And then Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
And for that game against the Celtics, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Here's Holiday. The shot, no good. Nice D from Paul. Wiggins looking around. Pass to Paul. Green with the ball. Now here's Wiggins. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And the basket by Holiday.
Stepping up, big-time basket from Drew. I mean, we've seen him excel in big moments before, but wow.
Wiggins against Brown. Wiggins outside. Wiggins gets a step. Good D by Porzingis. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Tatum with it. Green picks him up. And stolen by Green. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Brown. That's tipped. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
He was in the conference finals as a rookie. Tatum is just used to these big spots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:43 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
And Allie, thank you for that. It's Thompson, high post. Brown's there. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
Porzingis finds Tatum. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
Thompson against White. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Brown with some nice D. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Golden State. Here's Thompson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
We'll see you again soon.
Thanks, guys. Jrue, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's the feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, you know, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play, you know?
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Jrue.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.